There it is. All right. Very good. Now I am live. All right. I hope everyone's having a good morning. Nintendo likes to do these bright and early, which I don't have too big of a problem with because I get to do this before I go into work. So, we got about 6 minutes before the direct starts, and I figured I will talk about my predictions and see if they come true. So, the first one is, before I get started, this is it's a partner video. And so we're not going to see too many first-party Nintendo games here, but we will see partners, and it's usually bigger partners. It's not the indie showcase. And so my first prediction, and it's been a while since we've gotten this, is going to be Dragon Quest Builders 3. Dragon Quest Builders 2 is one of my favorite Switch 1 games, and it's been a while. I want to say at least 2020 since Dragon Quest Builders 2 came out, and so we're due for a new one. And you know, it'd be really awesome to see what they could do with the power of the Switch 2 and the PlayStation 5 now. And maybe, you know, it would blow up. And so I think it'd be wise to get a new Dragon Quest Builders 3 out. And I also want to see what they would do in the world of Dragon Quest 3 as opposed to Dragon Quest 1 and 2 like the previous ones. And so that's my first prediction. Second prediction is at a partner showcase 3 years ago, this game was revealed, and so I think we'll get the next one. And the one 3 years ago was Mega Man Legacy Collection Battle for the Battle Network games, and that was part 1 and part 2. And since that was revealed, I think Capcom will have something for this showcase, and so I'm predicting that we'll have Mega Man Legends Collection, which would be Mega Man Legends 1, 2, and Tron Bonne. I'm not sure what kind of upgrades this would get. I predict updated controls, but the graphics will remain the same. They won't really touch anything up that way, but they'll add quality of life stuff like rewind feature, save states, stuff like that. And so I would love those games to be available to everyone, and I think just having updated controls would be massive. Let's see, okay. The next game that I predict will be, I think Microsoft will have a presence here, and there's a whole lot of games they could pick from, like maybe Hi-Fi Rush or something. In fact, I think that would be a good bet. But the other game I would love to see would be Age of Empires 1 and 2. I grew up playing these games on my family PC back in the 90s, and you know, I've held off on getting these for PlayStation because I want this one function, and that is the mouse function. And so I think it would be a perfect match for the Switch 2. I would love to see these games on there because I would like for my daughter, frankly, to play them because I think that she would really dig them, and I love the history aspects of these games, the historical aspects. So Age of Empires 1 and 2 is my second prediction. Drink some coffee. All right, and so my next prediction, this game came out last year on PC and Steam, and it was a lot of people's game of the year. I've been waiting for this to come to PlayStation because or to Switch because I want a let's see. Someone's saying my audio is wrong, but I got 2 minutes to go through these. And so I've been waiting for this to come to console. I want a physical copy of it. And that will be UFO 50. I think this would be the perfect Switch game. A lot of people played it on the Steam Deck last year. And so I'd love for it to come to the Switch. Maybe we'll see it today. All right, and so my next prediction, we got 1 minute, is it's gonna be from PlayStation. You know, they have been porting PlayStation games to Switch via Bandai Namco. And I think this next one will be a perfect fit for that. You know, they've brought over Patapon, they brought over Freedom Wars. And so the next one I think that they'll bring over and that will be shown today is Gravity Rush. And I think we will get Gravity Rush 1, possibly a combo pack with 1 and 2, but if I were Sony, I would milk it, although with Patapon, they did not. All right, looks like we got about 20 seconds. So my last one is another Capcom game, and that is Resident Evil 7 and 8. You know, maybe we'll get both, maybe we'll get one, but they brought over Resident Evil 5 and 6 to the Switch one as individual games, so I predict that we'll see 7 and 8. All right, and here we go. Let's see. Red balls. Sorry. Hype. Okay. Let me know if there's volume issues or anything. Oh, is this Monster Hunter Stories 3? Hell, I would guess. Perfect switch to launch window game. Looks like they've expanded the world. You can see a lot more. I love the graphical style too. Reminds me of Breath of the Wild. Semi-cel shaded. Okay. Nice. Twisted reflection.
Everyone, welcome to today's Nintendo Direct. Hello everyone, welcome to today's
Good start.
Nintendo Direct. We'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners. We'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development Monster Hunter Stories 3. What you just Twisted Reflection. Monster Hunter Stories 3. Switch 2. Twisted Reflection. Launching on Nintendo Switch 2. Forward to another grand adventure in the Monster Hunter universe. To another grand adventure in the
This is another 10 out of 10. Yes.
Nintendo Switch today. We'll present games coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 game is shown. You'll see the logo of the system.
The sound is double. Okay.
You'll see the logo of the system the game will launch on here. If both logos are shown, the game will launch on both. If both logos are shown, the game will launch on both. First up, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games. Let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games. Let the good times roll. Let the good times
Katamari,
roll
okay,
to
okay.
a brand new game in the
Hope it's a new
Katamari
one.
Damacy series is rolling onto Nintendo Switch. Katamari series is rolling onto Nintendo Switch. Roll your Katamari
Not
through
fixed,
historic
alright.
eras like Edo Japan. Roll your Katamari through historic eras like Edo Japan through the ages to restore the universe for the king of all cosmos. To restore the universe for the king of all cosmos.
Game looks like it's running at 20 frames a second.
Katamari like royalty. Use helpful customize the prince and cousins
Hmm.
looks to your liking. And customize the prince and cousins looks to your liking. Roll out with friends in online multiplayer. In addition, roll out with friends in online multiplayer. Make a big Katamari and earn the most points.
Does that help at
Crown
all,
the winner.
Locke?
Plus,
I muted the
iconic
stream.
music is back with an all-new soundtrack featuring new and returning music artists from the series history.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Get ready to rock and roll through the ages when Once Upon a Katamari launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Hello, Daniel XL. Thank you for
dance
joining.
floor is calling.
Now this is a lock game right here. Man, these games sell like 70 bajillion copies. Oh my god. Not everything's a 10 out of 10 lock. You gotta stop. Man, they're getting me too hyped this morning. Smash Mouth? Okay. The dance floor is calling. These might be a good way to get the energy out of my kids. They got a Joker, okay. I know Madonna, I know a few of those.
Next up, our games heading
Sure,
to
licensing
Nintendo
fees
Switch
are a
2,
lot.
including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. Battle Beyond the Limit.
Uh-oh, here's
Charge
Assassinated
up. Unleash
Devils
your fighting spirit in
jam right
Dragon
here.
Ball Sparking Zero, the latest in the Arena
Ass
Battle
Dev.
series. Enter the fray with over 180 fighters. In episode battle mode, relive iconic Dragon Ball stories from the perspectives of 8 characters, including Goku.
Pump up the volume.
Or follow your own path and redefine history with alternate versions of those encounters. In custom
Tell me if
battle
that's a
mode,
little better.
you choose the fighters, stages, and dialogue to create your own scenarios.
What's up?
Then share
Taisher?
them online with
How you
players
doing, my
around the
friend?
world. Plus, now you can duke it out with motion controls using the
you,
Joy-Con
Lot.
2 or Joy-Con controllers. Immerse yourself in the characters and
Ooh,
unleash
waggle
powerful
function.
attacks.
That's fun.
Get ready to shake
Everyone
the earth
loves to
and
waggle.
break the heavens when
Thank
Dragon
you,
Ball
Christopher.
Sparking Zero launches on the Nintendo Switch 2
Meatball.
and
You're gonna get
Nintendo Switch
booted.
systems November 14th. Pre-orders
Hope
begin
both sides
later
play a
today
good game.
on Nintendo eShop. Time to get back to your roots.
Okay. Colin's gonna love this. VR Plant vs. Zombie House. Hey, it's Locke. Sounds like him too. Dude, Plants vs. Zombies is goated. This will be played. Hope it has touch. Uh-oh, Meatball just showed up.
The club is yours.
This is the part of the stream where you take a pee break.
Got the ball on a string. Oh, finally a bit of physicality in this game. I haven't seen that one before.
In America, we call this footsie. This will also sell a billion jillion copies.
Get reacquainted with these games.
Repack.
Welcome to the party, Pac-Man!
Yummy! Pac-Man World 2 is coming back, remade from scratch. Through forests or on ice.
Do these games have a big
Use
fan base, the
fantastic
Pac-Man
moves to
World
clear
games?
stages in style. And even take on powerful bosses. Plus, now
Doesn't
you
look
can
too bad.
adventure with a pal in
Might be a
local
10 out of
co-op.
10.
Pac-Man World 2 Repack launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 26th. Pre-orders begin
hate these
later
little,
today on
like-
Nintendo eShop.
Like, repack.
Lead your
Remastered.
party of black mages, dragoons, and other allies to victory in the
this is-
beloved strategy
now we're talking.
RPG, Final Fantasy Tactics, reborn with newly added elements. The game is now fully voiced and adds brand new dialogue between characters.
But still, I know that he and I are different.
Yeah,
As
Pac-Man's
well as
pretty
new
lame. I
difficulty
agree.
options, a feature to review story events.
Looks like a
and
Gen
more.
X thing.
Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 30th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. When the
This is
clock
one of my most
strikes
anticipated.
midnight, shadows emerge and the
Persona
dark hour
3.
begins. Step into the shoes of a high school student who, together with his friends, awakens the supernatural power of Persona.
This
Attend
needs to have
class and
Nintendo
explore
character
the city
costumes
during
for
the day
everyone.
as you forge bonds with every interaction. Then,
Ooh, spicy
battle
take
through the
meatball.
mysterious Tower of Tartarus and strategically take down rampaging shadows at night.
Oh,
Enter
love
the
this
dark
game.
hour and seal your fate when
The question
Persona
is, will
3
Midnight
Reload
play it?
launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October 23rd. Pre-orders begin later
Ooh,
today
October is
on
getting
Nintendo
packed.
eShop. Next,
Dang,
please
lot
take
more.
a look at this.
filtered. This is the Muso for Tears of the Kingdom. This ain't a partner. Actually, I guess technically.
Given an opening, he will bear his fangs.
I hope this has
Until
breakable
Hyrule
weapons just to
itself.
troll Zane.
Is no more.
Be that as it may, we face it together.
But you sought it from Hyrule of all places? This is madness!
There is danger here. Enormously so.
It's like a typical anime trailer with just little snippets of dialogue from throughout the game. It looks good, I'm gonna play it, but I'm expecting a 7 out of 10. Lock. Oh, it's like little ASMR sounds.
That was the latest trailer
What was
for
that?
Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. We hope you're looking forward to experiencing the canonical events that led to The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom game when it launches this winter. We'll share more information on this title in the future. Let's continue with some more games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. The realest Madden ever, built from Sundays.
Real football, man
It's
football.
game time.
Not no
Kick off
footsie
your
stuff.
journey to become an NFL legend in the most dynamic Madden game yet. Rule the field with all new player traits and realistic play styles. Immerse yourself
They should
in
add
authentic
guns to this
team
game just to make it a little better.
and strategize playmaking decisions with newly added features to lead your team to victory. All built from real NFL data.
And shoot them.
In franchise mode, choose from 3 new archetypes to begin your coaching legacy. Or become your favorite NFL coach.
I'm surprised
each
Colin's
with
not
their
obsessed
own
with Madden.
strategies. Customize your game plan by selecting new
You
abilities
can
each
customize
week that
the
offer
Jets to
different
be just
tactical
how he wants
advantages.
them.
Then level them up to fine-tune your plays. Plus, compete on the gridiron in local or online multiplayer. EA Sports Madden NFL 26 touches down on Nintendo Switch 2, August 14th.
I am not a chimp. I think it's
Pre-orders are
easier for
available
sports
now on
fans to
Nintendo eShop.
root for losing teams because they know they're gonna lose, and it is for teams that are like pretty
Cozy
good.
Campfire
Because then you
is
get hyped
calling.
up, and you can often lose, and then you're disappointed.
Calling all camping
And so rooting for a
enthusiasts.
losing team saves you from
Build
that.
campfires in
My
this
theory.
cozy fire building sim. Chop wood. Arrange the pieces. Then light them up. But if you don't fuel the flames properly, they'll fizzle out. To stoke your
We're getting to
campfire,
the point
place logs
in the
based on
show
the
where
fire
this is like a
strength.
bunch of
Let
kids
enough
games
oxygen
and
flow
like
through and
you
maintain
know
the right
wives and
amount of heat.
girlfriend stuff.
Don't let wet logs dampen your fire. Dry them before tossing them in the flames. And when you want to create an even bigger fire, just blow on it. Sometimes, though, a little patience is all you need. So roast some marshmallows or set off fireworks to light up the sky. You can also get the flames going in rainy or snowy conditions. But try
Who said
mastering your
this is better than The Last
campfire-making
Jedi?
skills first. With a compatible USB camera, you can enjoy
Oh
each
my
other's
God.
company around the campfire. You might even
So
strike
honestly,
up some
this kind of
interesting
reminds me of like Sea of
conversations.
Thieves, where you're just hanging out with your
Relax
bros and you kind of
and
have a
stay
common
a while.
activity that's not
When chillin' by the
like the
fire
most
sparks
aggressive
to
thing in the
life
world.
on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
I don't know. It's okay.
Fight battles big and small in these games.
Maybe we could have team meetings in this campfire game in the future.
Apex Legends is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Squad up
Ooh,
and
good
survive
second life for
19 other
Apex.
teams in Battle Royale. Or show off your skills in Mixtape, where you'll take on 3 rotating game modes. Plus, both Battle Royale and Mixtape have enhanced resolution and smoother performance. Build your crew and
I need
aim
some
for
waggle
victory
feet
when
functions.
Apex Legends launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 5th, along with the new season, Showdown.
Is Apex pretty healthy these days? Or is it making EA some pretty good
Cure a
money?
witch's illness, her tiny familiar embarks on a grand adventure. With your magical froggy backpack in tow,
This actually looks kind
you
of
can
cool.
climb, pull, and even swing to greater heights. Explore this vast
Bruh.
world and gather ingredients to create a cure for your enchanting ally. Plus, up to 4 players can journey together in online co-op.
Dude.
A
Okay.
Little Mouse's magnificent adventure begins when Hella launches on Nintendo Switch 2
It has-
next year.
It has a pretty decent visual fidelity. I wonder how it's
Explore
going
a
to run on the
galaxy
Switch 2.
Full of opportunity. Embark on a journey across the iconic galaxy far, far away in this open-world action-adventure game. Taking
Ubisoft
place
is really
between
trying to
the
recoup
events of
their
The
money on
Empire
this one.
Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi films. You'll take on the role of Kay Vess, who, along with her companion Nyx, is fighting for her freedom. Explore distinct locations, both new and familiar, as you fight, steal, and outwit your way through the galaxy's crime syndicates, and gain the means to start a new life. Traverse through space by ship on Kay's Trailblazer, or by land on her S-57 Cardinal Speeder, and take on quests that blend stealth and shooting with some puzzle-solving mini-games in between. Embark on high-stakes missions. Engage
Definitely
in
a
dogfights
drop
as you
in
travel
fidelity,
across
but it
the
doesn't look
Outer
horrible.
Rim.
And I think on
And
handheld
get
it would
ready
look pretty
to live
good.
the life of a scoundrel when Star Wars Outlaws launches
I don't think it's
on
going to do
Nintendo
super well on the
Switch
Switch 2, though.
September 4th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Survive the future. Salvage the past. As an agent of a secret collective, you'll travel between a future plagued by anomalies and a past on the verge of collapse to uncover the mysteries of this world.
Okay.
In the future, dangerous creatures born from the remnants of humanity prowl the wasteland. You'll need to craft ammo and supplies with limited resources to fend off brutal enemies. But don't let your guard down after defeating them. If a monster absorbs a fallen enemy, it'll evolve into an even more nightmarish form. So act quickly to dispose
This
of
looks
enemies.
pretty dope.
You'll also come across rifts that allow you to travel back in time by extracting the essences of people you meet in the past. You can strengthen your own abilities. However, there's a price to pay. You'll be haunted by visual and auditory illusions and lose your grip on reality. What caused the world to collapse?
Locke's going to be
And what is the
hallucinating like a
true
mofo
mission
in this
you've
one.
been tasked with? Chronos: The New Dawn launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 5th.
Blooper Team. Okay. Is this
The
multiplat?
dragons of the East
Looks pretty
and
good.
West clash.
極道の世界で竜と呼ばれる男は一匹でええんですわ。あ
And
ん
they
た
got
も
the
そう思い
cores
ます
going
よ。
on this one.
Yakuza Kiwami 2 is brawling its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Kamurocho, Tokyo,
I need to play this game.
Sotenbori, Osaka, two prolific entertainment districts in Japan, where the former dragon of Dojima, Kazuma Kiryu, faces down the dragon of Kansai,
A lot of people say this is the best one.
Ryuji Goda.
よっしゃ思う存分暴れたれ。
Use free-flowing combat moves to take on foes in action-packed brawls. Duke it out using your fists, weapons, and everything else at your disposal. Plus, there's still plenty else to do around the cities. Enjoy darts, karaoke, and even golf. There's no shortage of things to do.
どいつもこいつもバカばっかりだ。
関東の極道組織の存亡をかけたぞ。
A deadly clash
Looks pretty
between
good on
two
Switch 2.
dragons begins when
Wonder if it's at 60.
Yakuza Kiwami 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2, November 13th. And Yakuza Kiwami, the story that launched the epic series, is also launching on Switch 2 the same day, featuring enhanced graphics,
Cool.
improved frame rates, and additional language support.
This game struggled on the Switch 1. I can't even believe they ported it.
There are plenty more games heading to Nintendo Switch and Nintendo
And I wonder if they're going to
Switch
give
2.
people like a
Let's
free
take a quick
update
look.
or like an upgrade path. But knowing Sony or Sega, they won't, because Sega has some crappy practices. Shinobi, okay, okay. Weebery, okay, okay. Good night, universe. Looks like NBA Jam. This game could be a lot of fun. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Finally, something for Corey. Romancing Saga 2. This is supposed to be one of the better ones. Got a remake on the PlayStation last year. Very much looking forward to Shinobi. Borderlands 4. Looks pretty dang good.
Before we go, we've got 2 more games to show you. Please take a look.
To pass through that door is to pass through time. To travel a
Ooh,
road
2D
spanning
HD.
centuries. From here, heroes set out on a journey of hope.
Square Enix presents a brand new action RPG brought to life in HD 2D.
Fighting Magaidi. It's gonna be
This
some like
is
dumb name.
Philibildia, a continent overrun by beast tribes. A spell of safekeeping
Did they
is
want to sell
all that
copies?
protects
Philibildia?
humanity's sole bastion, the Kingdom of Huther. One fateful day, a set of ruins is discovered in the wilds beyond the castle walls. An adventurer, Elliot, leaves the kingdom to investigate.
Facing danger is what adventurers do.
At his side is a fairy named Faye.
You can call me Faye. I'm a fairy.
Together, the duo venture beyond the kingdom's protection into the great wide world.
Philadelphia.
During your journey, you'll come face to face with all sorts of foes. In battle, study your opponent's moves carefully.
It's cool to see how versatile
and
this
find
engine is.
opportunities
You can do
to
tactics
strike.
RPGs, JRPGs,
Fight with
action
swords for
RPGs.
quick and well-balanced strikes. Bows and arrows to target enemies from afar. Chains and sickles to swing and pull enemies closer, and more. There are 7 weapon types in total.
Ooh,
but
just
that's
like
not all.
AC Shadows.
You can also strengthen your weapons by equipping different combinations of magicite. Try out all sorts of variations to find the playstyle that works for you. Your fairy companion, Faye, can also
Reminds me
attack
of Ys
and pick up
a
items.
little bit.
You can control both Elliot and Faye separately, or 2 players can control them at the same time. You'll find that she's very helpful on your adventure. Join Elliot and Faye on a grand journey that, unknown to them, will span 1,000 years. The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales,
Oh.
launches on Nintendo Switch
It's not
2
that horrible name.
next year. After
That's
today's
actually a decent
presentation,
name.
a debut demo will be available.
Ooh, a
and there will be an
demo.
upcoming survey to gather player feedback.
Square is actually really good about listening to player feedback too.
In the beginning, there was nothing. Everything began with the birth of Orsa, mother of all. She created our world, the land of Orstera.
Octopath Zero.
Are you heading out on your journey? Yes, I suppose the time is right. You're finally ready.
We've come to join your little lighting ceremony.
You have a death wish?
Wishman. I wish I could see everyone here laughing and smiling just one more time. Are you going to rebuild Wishvale? Or are you going to find the people who took our home from us?
Witness a tale of beginnings that unfolds across Orstera.
Bro, the Octopath soundtrack is amazing.
Octopath Traveler 0 is available on December
Oh,
4th,
this year.
2025.
Whew.
That's
Busy
all
ass
for
year.
today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
All right. My off-the-cuff rating for this showcase. If you're a JRPG fan, there's a lot here for you. Ooh, I'm gonna give it initial feelings like a C+. I think it was fairly average for Nintendo, but there's some stuff there I'm excited for, especially 2 like HD 2D games at the end there is pretty awesome. I mean, Octopath, I've only played Octopath Traveler 2, but it's one of the best RPGs of like the past 10 years, and so I've been thinking about Octopath 1, but now we got 0 coming out, so definitely gonna play it. And The Adventures of Elliot, I see some people saying the name's stupid. It's not the best, but I thought it was like Philadelphia or whatever at the beginning, so anything is better than that. I guess they set us up with low expectations. I will definitely be getting both of those. I'm not sure about Yakuza on Switch 2. I'm sure somebody will buy it, but I already own them all on PlayStation anyways. So, pretty good Direct. None of my predictions came true. Let's run through my predictions again, see how wrong I was. I predicted Mega Man Legends Collection, Age of Empires 1 and 2, UFO 50, Gravity Rush, and Resident Evil 7 and or 8, and Dragon Quest Builders 3. So we got none of that. Still a fairly decent Direct. It will at least carry us through 2025 because we don't really know a lot of what's coming. I hope Nintendo starts talking about Metroid Prime 4 because that's really what I'm looking forward to. But looks like a lot more was extremely excited. Nothing but 10s. I'm really glad you got what you wanted, buddy. Do you even have a Switch 2? But I'm actually thrilled that so many people joined in my chat. That's pretty awesome. Good way to start my day. You know, there's a lot of competition, so I really appreciate you guys stopping by. But yeah, I'm sure that a lot of people feel like they got their 25 minutes back. But I was, you know, I don't really have a whole lot of expectations going into these things. And if there's a few games that I'm looking forward to, then I consider that a win. And Octopath 0 looks really good. All right, well, I am going to work, going to refill my coffee, and I will